Hi, and welcome back to Breathe, the virtual Vinyasa flow brought to you by Coastal Lotus Yoga. My name is Sarah Whitmer, and I'm the owner of Coastal Lotus Yoga, and I'm here today to bring you a flow focused on the hips. So as we all know, most of the tension is retained in this part of the body. So today we will work to loosen up this such a critical area of our body, and so important to allow us a wider range of motion. So for this practice you will need 2 blocks, of course your yoga mat. So as usual I will be providing modifications, and if there's anything that does not feel right in your body, just don't do it. Feel your body out and respect where you are today with your practice. So without further delay, let's get started. We're going to get started on our backs, so come down onto your back, and if it's available to you, you can keeping your knees bent, you can begin letting your knees fall out wide into a reclined cobbler position. So just make sure in this position that you are not feeling any lower back pressure or pain or any discomfort in those areas. If this is too much, you can also use blocks and place them underneath your thighs to give your body a little bit of support. And if this is too much as well, just begin in a regular Shavasana pose with the legs extended, letting the feet fall out wide. Just feel your body out and do what's best for you today. Once you've found the position that works for you, begin relaxing your shoulders, close your eyes, and just let the body become very heavy. Begin focusing on your breath. Feel the rise and fall of the belly as you inhale through the nose and as you exhale through the nose. Relax your shoulders, soften your jaw, and just let the entire body relax onto your mat. Continue breathing in and out through the nose. Just take these next 60 minutes to focus on your body, your mind, allowing this practice to wash away any tension or any worries, letting it nurture the body. Beautiful. Now with your next inhale, begin gently open your eyes, and then slowly begin drawing the knees closer to each other, finding your bent leg position on your back, and hug the knees into the chest. Begin rocking from side to side a few times, giving a gentle massage to your lower back. Beautiful. Come back to center, and as you hold your right knee into the chest, begin extending the left leg all the way down, keeping that leg active. Flex the left foot, hug that right knee in as much as you can. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, and begin making some ankle circles with your right foot. And you may hear some pops as you do this. That is normal. Continue to breathe. When you're ready, begin reverting your circles. So revert direction. Beautiful. Come back to center, Now hug the left knee in as well. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the right leg all the way down. Hug the left knee in tight. Keep that right leg active as you begin making ankle circles with your left foot. Now try to keep your shoulders relaxed. And now begin reverting directions with your ankle circles, going the opposite way. Beautiful. Come back to center. Hug the right knee in as well. And when you're ready, extend your arms overhead. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the right leg down onto your mat. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin drawing your forehead towards your left knee. Hold it in. Take one full round of breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, release the arms, release the upper body down. Hug the right knee in. Inhale. As you exhale, release the left leg all the way down onto your mat. Inhale here. And as you exhale, draw the forehead towards the right knee. Hold it in for one full round of breath. Inhale here. And as you exhale, release the arms down onto your mat. Hug the left knee in. Inhale here. And as you exhale, this time draw the forehead towards both knees and tense up into a small little ball. Inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Extend your arms out at a T. Take an inhale here. See if you can draw your knees to make a 90-degree angle. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin taking your twist over to your right, letting the knees fall over to the right side. Maybe the gaze falls over to your left. Take two full round of breaths here. Now slowly begin inhaling those knees back to center, and with your exhale, begin taking your twist over to your left, drawing the knees over to your left side, and the gaze could be either straight up or towards your right hand. Breathe. And with your next inhale, begin drawing the knees back to center, hugging them into the chest. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin drawing the knees wider apart, setting yourself up for your happy baby. Remember, you have options. You can either wrap your forearms around the back of your knees or your thighs. You can grab the outer edges of your feet. Be mindful to keeping the shoulders really relaxed here and keeping your tailbone anchored onto your mat, or you can use your peace fingers and grab a hold of your big toe. Whatever works for you, go ahead and find your version of happy baby. And if it's available and it feels okay in your back and in your hips, you can also sway from side to side. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. Begin drawing the palms of the feet together, finding your reclined cobbler pose. Draw those heels close to the groin. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin releasing the feet, letting the palms of the feet drop onto your mat, keeping the knees bent. With your next inhale, pressing into the left foot, begin extending the right leg, reaching through the heel, and when you're ready, clasp your fingers behind the back of the right thigh, pressing the right thigh into the hands, reaching through the heel, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, release the clasp of the hands. Begin bending the right knee, drawing it to the outer edge of the torso. Grab the outer edges of your right foot. Extend the left arm out to the side. Find your half happy baby here. And if it's possible, see if you can let your left knee fall out wide, taking a double hip opener here. Just take it easy. Feel your body out. Reach your edge. And don't forget to breathe. With your next inhale, begin releasing the right foot, drawing the left knee back to center. Place the right foot flexed on top of the left knee. Set yourself up for a reclined pigeon, and when you're ready, begin reaching through, grabbing the back of the left thigh, drawing the left thigh towards the chest. Relaxing your shoulders. Breathing into the right hip. And here again, if it feels okay in your body today, you can see if you can sway from side to side. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Now slowly come back to center. Release the clasp from the back of your left thigh. Begin dropping the left foot. Unwrap, actually keep your legs where they are. Begin extending your arms out in a T. And when you're ready, in this position, begin rolling over your left hip, finding a reclined pigeon twist. So see if you can draw that right foot all the way down onto your mat or onto the floor, depending on where you're at. And maybe you can turn your gaze over to your right side. Continue breathing in this twist. Beautiful, everyone. One more full round of breath here. With your next inhale, draw everything back to center. Begin unraveling the legs and hug both knees into the chest and rock from side to side just a couple of times. Come back to center. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin releasing the legs. Plant your palms of the feet on the ground. Press on your right foot. And when you're ready, begin extending the left leg, reaching through the heel. Clasping the fingers behind the left thigh. Pressing the left thigh into the hands. Reaching through that left heel. Relaxing the shoulders. Feel the stretch behind your left leg. Keep reaching through that left heel. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin releasing the hands, drawing that left leg towards the outer edge of the left side of the torso. Grab the outer edge of the left foot. Find your half happy baby, extending that right arm out to the side. And if it feels good, see if you can drop that right knee out to the side. And see if you can imagine drawing a fresh oxygen into your left hip. Breathe. Use your next inhale to release your left foot and draw that right knee back to center. Place your left foot flexed on top of the right knee and set yourself up for your reclined pigeon. Drawing the right thigh towards the chest, keeping the left foot flexed at all time to protect your knee joint. Maybe you can sway here from side to side. If there's any little spot that feels particularly juicy, just pause there and breathe into that area. Beautiful. Now come back to center. Begin releasing the right thigh, drop the right foot, extend the arms out in a T. Now keeping that left foot on top of the left knee, begin rolling over the right hip and see if you can let that left foot reach the earth. Once you're here, you can stay here or you can let your gaze fall over to the left, taking your reclined pigeon twist. Beautiful. One more full round of breath here. Now slowly begin inhaling everything back to center. Unravel the legs. Hug the knees into the chest. Place your hands behind your thighs. And with your inhale, see if you can roll all the way up to a Navasana pose or bow pose. Now, remember you can keep your knees bent if you have any lower back issues or pain or feedback, or you can extend your legs out. I'm going to keep my knees bent because of my back. You can keep your hands behind your thighs. You can extend your arms forward. Try to press the chest forward, keeping the back nice and straight for 5 breaths. Last round of breath here. Take your inhale, and as you exhale, begin dropping the feet, letting the knees fall out wide, finding your cobbler pose. Draw those feet close to the groin. Open them up like a book. Take an inhale here, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, begin folding forward and then rounding slowly, releasing the upper body to the earth. Take 3 full rounds of breath here. With the next inhale, begin slowly rising. Cross your feet at the ankles and come forward into a tabletop position. Finding your alignment here with wrists right underneath shoulders and knees right underneath hips. From here, grab your blocks and place them on the top of your mat. Once you're nice and ready back into your tabletop position, begin flexing your right foot, lifting that right knee, and begin making some knee circles with your right leg. And you can make these circles as wide or as small as it feels good in your body today. Make sure you're pressing equally into both hands and arms. Make sure you're not collapsing in your upper back or arching your lower back. Keep that neutral spine as you draw these circles with your right knee. Continue to breathe. And slowly begin reverting the direction of the circles. Beautiful. Now next time your knee comes forward, see if you can step your right foot in between the hands. Grab your blocks, place them on the taller side, right on the outer edges of the right foot. Now as you inhale, begin shifting the hips forward, opening up through the left hip flexor, lifting the chest, lengthening the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, begin shifting the hips back, drawing the nose towards the knee, finding your half split. Inhale forward, exhale back. So follow your breath as you move through these dynamic movements aimed to open up the hips. Inhale as you come forward and lift the chest. Exhale as you shift the hips back, finding your hamstring stretch. And if there's any moment or any position here that feels very juicy, you can pause there and take a couple of breaths wherever that is. We'll do 2 more rounds of these. Moving with your breath. Next time you come forward, keep that front knee bent. Remove the blocks out of your way. Frame the foot with the hands. Tuck the back toes. Lift the left kneecap and shoot the right leg straight back into a 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee and stack your hips, finding higher fire hydrant position. Breathe. Now, square the hips, so come back to center, keeping that right knee bent. Begin making knee circles with the right leg. So we're doing the same thing that we were doing in tabletop position. If this is too much for you, come back into tabletop position and take your knee circles from there. Breathe, press equally in both arms. Beautiful. Now revert direction of those circles. Beautiful. Next time your knee comes forward, see if you can step your right foot in between the hands. Back foot is set up for a high lunge. Grab your blocks, place them on the outer edges of the front foot. Now if you are in a tabletop position, you're going to do the same thing you did earlier by dropping that left knee and finding your half split. If you are aiming for the high lunge version, stay on the ball of the back foot, Place your hands on top of the blocks, and as you inhale, drop the left hip. And as you exhale, begin shifting the hips back, finding pyramid or variation of pyramid pose. Drawing your nose, your forehead towards your nose. Inhale, come forward, drop the left hip. Exhale back, nose to knee. Move with your breath, keeping the upper body nice and open. Inhaling as you come forward, dropping the left hip. Exhaling as you shift the hips back, drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next time you inhale and come forward, hold your high lunge, remove the blocks out of the way, plant your hands on the outer edges of the right foot, step that right foot back into three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the right foot, the right toes on top of the left ankle, come forward into a three-legged plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Unravel the feet. Inhale, press up into a cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. With your inhale, come forward and drop your knees. Find your tabletop position. Beautiful. From here, begin flexing the left foot, lifting the left knee off the mat. We're going to take some knee circles on the other side. Remember, you can adjust, making these circles work for you. And now begin reverting direction of your circles. Be mindful not to lose the integrity of your upper body as you're moving through these movements. Beautiful. Now next time your left knee comes forward, step your left foot in between the hands. Grab your blocks, frame that front foot, and with your inhale begin shifting the hips forward, opening through the right hip flexor, pressing into your blocks, opening the chest. And with your exhale, begin shifting the hips back, drawing the nose towards the knee for your half split. Inhale. Exhale. Go at your own pace, moving with your own breath, making this dynamic movement work for you. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Next time you come forward, pause in your low lunge, remove the blocks out of the way, frame the foot with the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the right kneecap, and shoot that left leg straight back into a three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips, find your fire hydrant position. Breathe. Now come back to center, squaring the hips, keeping that left knee bent. Begin making your knee circles in your three-legged dog. Remember, you have options. You can drop that right knee and come back into your tabletop position and do the same movements except for in your tabletop position. So do what works for you. Continue to breathe. Now slowly begin reverting direction of the circles. Going the opposite way. Beautiful. Next time your knee comes forward, step the left foot in between the hands. Set yourself up for your high lunge or low lunge, yogi's choice. Grab the blocks, frame the front foot, and with your inhale, begin dropping the right hip, lifting the chest. And as you exhale, shift the hips back, draw the nose towards the knee for your pyramid. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Draw that left hip back as you find your pyramid pose. Move with your breath. Twice more. Last round. Next time you inhale and come forward, pause in your low lunge or high lunge, remove the blocks out of the way, frame the foot with the hands, and send that left leg straight back into three-legged dog. Inhale here. Slowly begin dropping the left toes onto your right heel. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Unravel the legs. Inhale, press up, roll through cobra. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, look forward and slowly make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up, look up, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Now begin bending your knees. And clasp opposite hands to opposite elbows and let the upper body become super heavy here. Beautiful. You can also sway from side to side if that feels good. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. Great. Now come back to center. Release the clasp. Release your arms. Heel toe your feet to the edge of the mat. Turn your toes outwards and begin seeing if you can drop the bum, finding your malasana squat. Now, if this is too intense for you, you can use your block and place it right underneath your bum, finding your supported squat. Hands come to heart center, perhaps elbows press those knees out wider, back is nice and straight. So wherever you are with your block or not, stay in your malasana squat for 2 more breaths. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the hands, stay on your fingertips and begin straightening the legs, turning the toes forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant your fingertips on your mat. Turn your toes outwards and begin dropping the bum, finding your Malasana squat once more. Use your block if you need to. Keep the back nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the hands, turn the toes forward and begin straightening the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. One last time, plant your fingertips, turn your toes outwards and begin dropping the bum, finding once again Malasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the fingertips, begin straightening the legs, turn your toes forward, and exhale, find your forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back to plank, and roll through your vinyasa. We will meet in down dog. Beautiful. Once you're in downward facing dog, prepare. Inhale, come forward into a plank. Exhale, find your vinyasa here, chaturanga, push-up or not. Inhale, press up. Roll through cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, forward into a plank. Roll through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Take 2 breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. As you exhale, step the right foot through the hands. Find your high lunge. Stay on the ball of the back foot. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. Spread your fingers wide. Arms are nice and active. Draw the right hip back. Press into the ball of the left foot. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, frame the foot. Place the left hand right by the right foot. And with your inhale, begin finding your twist, reaching through the right arm. Exhale, frame the foot. Step the right leg back into 3-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the right knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee straight in the middle. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now we're getting ready to take a full pigeon. As you exhale, draw the right knee towards the right wrist and place your shin in front of you. If it's not parallel to the edge of the mat, don't worry about it. And begin scooting back with your left leg and hip. Now, if this is too much, you can take the reclined pigeon position. It's the same action. It's a little more gentle on your joints. If you're in your full pigeon, scoot back with the left leg. Make sure that left leg is shooting straight out of the hip. If you feel like that you're leaning more onto your right hip, grab a block, place it underneath your right sit bone, so that will allow you to keep your hips nice and squared. Wherever you are, Press into your fingertips, lift the chest, engage a small back bend, stay here, or begin folding forward, maybe coming onto your forearms. Just make sure your hips are nice and squared. Feel your body out, make sure there's no pain in the knees or in your lower back. Stay here, or if it's available, you can begin extending your arms forward, perhaps releasing your forehead to the mat. Relaxing your shoulders. I'm taking 5 breaths in full pigeon pose. Find some comfort in this position. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Now slowly, wherever you are, if you're in a reclined pigeon position, begin releasing the legs and rolling all the way up to seated, and then making your way onto tabletop position. If you're in a full pigeon, begin slowly coming back to your forearms, and then slowly pressing up onto your hands. And then plant your hands on your mat, tuck the left toes, and begin lifting the left kneecap, lifting back, shooting that right leg straight back into 3-legged dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop the right foot, coming back into your downward dog facing pose. So if you're in your tabletop position, just press the hips up and back and meet me in down dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale the left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. As you exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Set yourself up for your high lunge. When you're ready, inhale the arms overhead, reach up. Draw the left hip back. Spread the fingers wide, reach through the fingertips, relax your shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the right glute. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, frame the foot, plant the right hand. And as you inhale, begin reaching through the left arm, extending it to the sky, twisting over to your left. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, frame the foot, plant the hands, and send that left leg straight back into 3-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, take the left knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee straight into the middle. Inhale, press back. As you exhale, we're going to take the left knee towards the left wrist and set up for pigeon on the other side. So if you are taking your reclined pigeon, come down onto tabletop and then drop the knees, come all the way down onto your back, and take your reclined pigeon on the other side. If you're in full pigeon, just make sure there is no pressure onto your knee. Make sure that that right leg shoots straight out of the right hip. And once you're ready, press into your fingertips and begin opening the chest, engaging a small back bend. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin coming down onto your forearms. Remember, you can always place a block underneath your left sit bone if you feel like you're leaning too much towards your left hip. You can stay here, Or you can come all the way down into releasing your forehead to the mat, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Last full round of breath. Now with your next inhale, slowly, wherever you are, begin rising. If you are on in your reclined pigeon position, begin unraveling your legs and then coming forward into tabletop position. If you're in your full pigeon, begin coming onto your fingertips, lifting up, and then place your hands onto your mat. Tuck your right toes, lift your right kneecap off the mat, and begin shooting that left leg straight back into a 3-legged dog. So if you're in your tabletop position, come up into down dog, shoot that left leg into a 3-legged dog. Slowly begin dropping your left toes onto your right heel. Inhale forward into a 3-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Unravel the feet. Inhale, press up for cobra. Exhale, send the hips back to down dog. Breathe. Inhale the right leg up and back. As you exhale, step the right foot through the hands. Spin the back heel. Find your warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. Reach through the fingertips. Now you may find a little more space in your warrior 1. See how your left hip feels now that we've gone through all those hip opening sequences. Inhale. As you exhale, expand the arms out to the side. Find a clasp behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come forward for your humble warrior. Letting the torso land on the inner side of your right thigh. Not allowing the torso to rest on your right thigh. Find your edge. One more full round of breath here. With your next inhale, release the hands. Inhale the arms all the way back up overhead, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. As you exhale, frame the foot. Step it back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Beautiful. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot through the hands. Set yourself up for your warrior 1. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. And feel how your warrior 1 feels on the right side. Drawing the left hip back. Reaching through the fingertips, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, expand the arms. Find the clasp with your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Look up. Inhale. And as you exhale, find your humble warrior on this side. Drawing the torso to the inner side of the left thigh. Releasing your shoulders. Breathe. With your next inhale, release the hands and inhale the arms all the way up back overhead for warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot. Step it back to plank. And roll to your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, roll through cobra. This time as you exhale, shift the hips back, find your child's pose. Surrender to your mat. Perhaps you can take your knees out wide and the big toes to touch. Finding a little more space for your upper body to rest in between your thighs. Relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Now with your next inhale, begin slowly rising. And begin swinging the legs to the side. And then draw the legs forward. And come onto a seated position with your knees bent. Begin walking your feet towards your bum, finding a balancing pose, Navasana, onto your sit bones. Begin extending the legs. Inhale. As you exhale, draw those arms to the right side. Take the knees off to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Over to the right. Move with your breath. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale as you twist. 3 more. Inhale back to center, and as you exhale, drop your feet. Let your knees fall wide. Find your reclined your regular cobbler pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest, and as you exhale, fold. And here as well, notice if there's more space in your cobbler, since we've done all those hip releasing poses. Breathe. Use your inhale to slowly rise. Extend the left leg forward, flex the left foot. Use your right hand to accompany your right knee back to center and draw the right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh. Use your right arm to keep your back nice and straight. As you inhale and reach through the left arm, reach as far as you can. And with your exhale, begin twisting, hooking your elbow onto the outer edge of the right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe here. Beautiful. Now slowly begin unraveling and going all the way to the opposite side for a quick counter stretch. Inhale back to center. Unravel your legs, extend the right leg forward, hug the left knee in, draw the left foot to the outer edge of the right thigh. Take your left hand behind you. Keep your back nice and straight as you inhale, reaching through the right arm. And as you exhale, begin twisting over to your left, looking over your left shoulder. Perhaps you can find a little more space every time you exhale into this twist. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, release everything and come all the way to the opposite side for a quick counter stretch. Great. Inhale here. As you exhale, release everything. Come back forward. Unravel your legs. Come all the way down onto your back. Great. Now hug your knees into the chest and rock from side to side a few times. Draw the knees out wide. We'll take one last happy baby. So whatever the version is that works for you, find your happy baby. Take one last round, few breaths here. Maybe sway from side to side. Great. Allow the body to cool down. Allow your heart rate to go back to normal. Come back to center. Begin drawing the palms of the feet together for one last reclined cobbler pose. Breathe. And when you're ready, slowly release your feet. Extend your legs. Let your feet fall out wide. Extend your arms out to the side, the palms of the hands facing up. Relax your shoulders. Let everything go. Let the body become heavy. Let the eyes sink into the back of the skull. Slowly begin deepening your breath. And slowly begin bringing movement back to the body, perhaps rocking your head from side to side. Maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, plant your feet on the earth. Bend your knees. And slowly roll over onto your favorite side. And just pause there. Just a few breaths. Allowing the body to slowly wake up. Allowing the body to reap the benefits of your practice today. And when you're ready with eyes closed, use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Take your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Bow your head. And thank your beautiful bodies for coming to your mat today and doing something wonderful for your mind, for your body, and for your spirit. Thank you everyone for joining me in this virtual practice. I wish everyone a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.